Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to PCG Live. You're here with your boys, Dr. Eggplant, and me, Van, Mr. Showtime. What's going on, Dr.
Oh
Eggplant?
yeah. What up, Mr. Showtime?
Nothing much, brother. Nothing much. You can tell we are two out of three people that are normally on the show, and
Uh-huh.
today Andre is watching Avengers Endgame. So he's not doing the screening. He's just watching it. So um,
Yeah.
he's probably going to join us in chat more than likely, but we will see. So, but other than that, you just have us for today. So,
Uh-huh.
which is okay because we love you anyways.
Nothing
Um,
wrong with that.
not a whole lot to go over this week, so we're probably looking more of an hour show than anything. But we'll see. We'll see how the flow goes. We'll see how the flow goes.
Been a very
Um,
boring week this week.
yeah, not too much going on. So, but we'll go with the flow. To
Yeah.
kind of start things off, I'm going to pull this bad boy up. Next Saturday is Ultimania.
Next Saturday.
It is
Oof.
finally here, and we are so excited to be having this. So next Saturday, very briefly to go over it, because there's some confusion. So we are still having our weekly smash on Friday at the normal time. But at midnight, instead of closing like we typically do, we are staying open for those who have paid for the overnight or who've registered early and continually playing Smash. So we'll have a bunch of Smash setups and all that ready. And then at 10 o'clock, we will open the doors to the public, and Ultimania will be official to the public. So it's going to be a good time. We will be doing singles. Oh, we'll be doing doubles at 12 at noon, and singles pools start at 4. Our goal is to run 4 pools an hour, so we'll have 4 pools going on at 4 o'clock and see where we go from there. Have a lot of people. We have Dark Wizzy coming, which is awesome. Big Mario player, very popular Mario player. I'm excited about that. And Mars, Light, the original top dogs in New England will be there. So, and we should be getting our belts soon.
Ooh, the belts.
Very, very, very excited about that. What's going on, Hyper Cody? I know exactly who you are. Good to see you, Hyper Cody. Thank you for joining the chat, my friend. But yeah, so we're very excited for this. And then we were just going over the setup. We're going to have plenty of setups. Going to have friendlies set up. We will be doing ladders as well, which a lot of people like ladders. So we'll have more information on that in the next couple of days. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. So
Ultimania. I'm just kidding.
I wish I'd played the trailer stream because the trailer stream's awesome because it's like the No Mercy intro. So
Yeah, that intro is dope.
yeah. Are you and Andre supposed to do that thing this Saturday?
I mean, we're supposed to,
Yeah. So
unless he backs out.
yeah, but I didn't make a flyer or anything. I am so
That's
exhausted. I am so tired. I've been doing
It's okay.
so much stuff, but yeah. So Kyle and Andre, and I'm a little upset right now because there's some news that I have to release.
What's the name said her truck's tomorrow? Robert, just
Oh.
using Mark.
Yeah.
Like her truck got pushed back from today to tomorrow.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Um, Sorry about that. I just seen the PlayStation Plus sale, and there's a lot of good games, and one of the good games that are up there, I bought
Uh-huh.
at full price. But I bought it when it came out, so I guess I can't be mad at that. But anyways,
Right.
what were we just saying? Oh, the Mario Kart.
Yes, Mario Kart.
Yep. So, uh,
So me and Andre finally should be dueling it out this weekend
mhm.
in a little MK8 Deluxe.
Nice.
Because apparently, after showing him the medal, he still wants some.
So we're supposedly supposed to be doing that here on stream, so we'll see how that works out. So,
Yes.
yeah. But Hyper Cody, that's more than fine. If you change your name, so that's
Yeah.
fine. You can do that. Yeah. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a good time. Kyle
yeah.
versus Andre. We're going to see who is the ultimate Mario Kart racer.
That'll be the Alta Kart rate. All right.
Ooh, the Alta Kart.
Alta Kart.
Everything that we do now is going to be Alta. Just Alta.
Just Alta everything. Alta Kart. Alta Mania.
Yep. The PS Plus membership is about to come in handy. So, I kind of don't understand this title. So, something on GameStop, a news article posted early this morning. Hundreds of PlayStation 4 games and DLC are discontinued for PSN members this week. No, discounted. Sorry, discounted, not discontinued.
Discount. I was like,
all right. So the
wait,
first time first time I read that, like, I read it wrong. That's why I was like, what the hell? So this is the discount. This is an incredible sale. This is an incredible sale. So I'm gonna run through these real quick. So you have to be a PS Plus member to get this discount. Assassin's Creed Origin 15, A Way Out 18, Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 Ultimate Bundle 30, Battlefield 4 $5, Battlefield 5 $30, Burnout Paradise Remastered 5, Dirt Rally 2.0 $36, Division 1 $10, Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year Edition $10, Everspace 49, Fee $5, FIFA 19 $18, Forgotten Annie $12, Jurassic World Evolution 25, Layers. I think Jurassic World Evolution, isn't that that open world game that we had no idea existed?
I think so. I think it's not that Jurassic Park game that like it got really good reviews, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, we're like, wait a minute. There's a
Where
Jurassic
did that come
Park
from?
game. There's a Jurassic Park game? What do you mean?
Right? Where did that come from?
Layers of Fear $5, Madden 19 $12, Moonlighter 12, NBA 2K 19 $18, NHL 19 $18, Need for Speed 5, Overcooked 2 $17.49, Plants vs Zombie, which is crazy because they still got DLC being released for this game. I was just let aware of, so that's pretty crazy. $4. Star Wars Battlefront Ultimate Edition 5, Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition $7.49, Warhammer Vermintide 2 $21, and WWE 2K19 $18. So that's a pretty strong list of sale right there.
Very third party.
Yeah. So,
Very third party list though.
Yeah, that's how PlayStation usually.
Well, I mean, sometimes they throw a few first party ones in there.
Yeah.
I was like, why?
Best Buy's doing a pretty good sale too. I'm trying to think of some big ones. PlayStation Classic $40.
Well, that is a big one.
Trade-in deal for Xbox One wireless controllers. Get $10 coupon toward the new Xbox One Phantom. Turtle Beach headsets. Save up to $50. 3 months of gold for $25. Rainbow Six Siege $15. Division 2 $50. Ultimate Smash $50. Odyssey $50.
Oh.
Soul Calibur 6 $20. Pokemon Go $45.
Oh.
Mario Kart $50, which that might be a good time to pick one up.
This is your chance, man, to get Mario Kart.
I know, right? Mario Kirby Star Allies. Is that the new one?
Kirby Star Allies? Yes, it is.
50.
Yep.
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze 50. And Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered 30.
Damn. That's already on sale for the Switch? Holy shit. The whole Donkey Kong one, I'm like, if that game was like $30, it might be worth picking up, but at 50, it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do anything different. Like, the only different thing they did was throw Funky Kong in there.
Yeah.
It made the game like stupidly easy.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I'm not getting it. I already played it for the Wii U, so I'm like, there's no point in me picking up for the Switch.
Yeah, that's one of those games I think if you played it, it's kind of just like, and you beat it, you're kind of like, eh. Pyro.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, because that's literally the same game. They just threw it on the Switch now, and then they were charging $60. I'm like, that's if you've played it already, I would suggest not picking it up because there's not really anything different,
Right.
other than they added a couple characters that made the game easy.
Right.
It's not so like I never played it, so it would be like kind of worth it for me to pick it up, but at the same time, I'm not dropping $60 for it.
Yeah.
Like, if it was 50, I would consider.
Yeah. No, I
But
wouldn't.
60, no.
I wouldn't pay 50, 60 for Donkey Kong Freeze. I have it for Wii U. Actually, I think that was one of the games that got stolen. I can't remember if that was one of the games that didn't get stolen, like that we were able to keep. So I can't remember. But I still can't shake off that Hellblade you get for free with the Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm still baffled by that.
That's crazy though.
Yeah, I'm still baffled by that. That is like a big deal to me.
Huge deal.
To me.
It is a huge deal though. Like Hellblade was a really good game.
Mhm.
Still have to play it, but every person I've talked to who's played that game said it was a really good game. So that is definitely on my list of games that I need to go through and play, along with the over 35 other titles that is on my backlog.
So I actually have a very good conversation to bring up, and we'll do this the last half hour. This is a very good conversation. I can't believe we haven't talked about it in chat, and this is a very good conversation.
I am all about good conversation.
Um, uh,
By the way, I like playing with this now.
Please tell us a little bit about your new toy.
Oh, my new toy that I just happened to pick up because I still had a little more money in my Amazon gift card, and I said, screw it. So I decided to pick up the Stream Deck. So I was like, you know what? I want one eventually, and let me just snag it. And I bought it renewed, which is the Amazon's refurbished thing, for $119. I got a 3-year protection plan, which basically the gift card covered. So I basically bought this for, I got like $1 off on it, but still, it was worth it. This thing makes life so much easier as a streamer or just using your computer or anything. You can literally put links in it where you push the button, it opens up the link. You can launch your games from it. You can pre-set up a tweet if you want, type it in the thing, and then when you're ready to go live, you just sit on down, hit the button, tweet, boom, there you go. You can actually change your Twitter name on here, which is actually a good thing because a lot of streamers like to change their Twitter name to and just I can't talk. Say live before their name, so that way people know they're live.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually, you can set it up that way, and I have it set up. So I just hit a button, and it changes my thing to live Dr. Eggplant, and then when I'm done, I can just hit another button, and it goes back to Dr. Eggplant.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very convenient. You can set up folders with it, so you just hit the folder button, and then you can go into your folders. Like I have a folder for sound effects, so I just put a few sound effects on there, and I can literally just push the button. I'll see if you can kind of hear this one. I have to take my headset off before I put on the say.
Oh, yep. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so like I have the Sonic Game Over one set up. Like, so if anything like bad happened on a, like if I'm playing a game and I die, you know, oh really? So I just hit the button.
Yeah.
Like if I beat a boss, I have the Super Contra stage clear music. So I just hit that, and there it goes.
No, I love that. That's awesome.
It's so convenient, and that's why I keep, I know you're gonna get one eventually.
Yeah.
And it'll make your life a lot easier, just cause, even like when you're in OBS, you can transition scenes. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
That's doing OBS.
Yeah, that would be the main reason I would get it, is to change scenes and stuff.
Yeah, and all you do, push this button, you change in scenes and stuff. It would work great because then you don't have to go to your computer to use your mouse, find the right scene, click on it, nope, hit a button, boom, you're done. You don't even have to like pre-prep on studio mode. You literally can just hit the button, be like, when you're ready to transition, boop, done, and then
Yep.
you go to like the Ultimania promotion and stuff like that. So, in other words, it makes life 1,000 times easier for streamers and everybody else. So, I highly, highly, highly recommend snagging one as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the things I really want to pick up.
It's awesome. It's awesome. So I am fully promoting this stuff for Elgato right now.
Hint, hint.
Hint,
Hashtag
wink,
Elgato.
wink, wink.
And
Anytime you want to hook me up, Elgato.
pay attention, Elgato.
Pay attention.
What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? What news?
You were gonna say, let's get into the news.
That's what I've been looking at. I'm just trying to find something. So, Mortal Kombat 11 came out Tuesday,
Yes.
and we had our first weekly for that, and that went well. A lot of people showed up. Not a ton, like a lot. I think we had 11, 12 entrants on a Tuesday, which is pretty good. And I was happy. And everyone was very excited for it. So it's like a lot of my regular Street Fighter guys with a few new from Mortal Kombat. So, but I had to unlock Frost and
okay.
And yeah, do some of the story mode. So I got to play a little bit. Sector and Cyrax is so dope in that game. And Noob Saibot, oh my god. Oh man.
New Cyber. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. So cool.
I can only imagine.
So cool. So cool. So with that being said, the game is good. I like it still. I still have the same feel for it. It's just Mortal Kombat is such a different type of fighting game that it definitely takes a while to get used to. You know what I mean? So but I like it a lot, and I'm enjoying it. So with that being said, I think a lot of other people do too. So
excellent.
yeah. So all in all, I definitely say it's a good game. I think it's definitely the better of the Mortal Kombats.
It got good scores.
Yeah. Yep.
It's been getting 9s and stuff across the board.
Yep. So far so good.
Speaking of scores.
Speaking.
Segway! I had to throw one in there today. Days Gone's kind of getting ripped apart, huh?
Something we expected? Question mark?
No, not at all. We haven't been saying that right from the get-go ever since we saw the first trailer at E3, 2 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So just to give a quick rundown. Hold on, let me bring up these scores. No GameSpot gave it a, well, I'll say it like this. IGN gave it a 6.5. Here we go. Metacritic right now has it as a 72%, which is interesting. But GameSpot gave it a 5. Which in school is a fail.
You failed the city.
Yes. So currently, Days Gone is kind of getting ripped apart. Game Informer, I believe, gave it a 6. That's what I think Andre told me that. I think he told me Game Informer gave it like a 6. But needless to say, Days Gone is not doing too well currently in the review game. Apparently, a lot of people have been saying there's been a lot of bugs with it, which we've talked about. Like within the last couple months, we've been talking about bugs in games, and kind of need to fix those before they release Anthem.
Especially a game along that lines, because that game, it didn't have a whole lot of hype for it. Kind of did, kind of didn't. So
very mixed.
Yeah, it was definitely on the magnifying glass, and especially like with me, like the game didn't seem like, from the look of it, very appealing. Like I had to play it, and then like I didn't play it for very long, but I enjoyed what I played. But I'm just like, I could definitely see this getting boring if you have to do this all the time. It's like
Right.
Left, is it Left for Dead that I'm thinking? Dead Rising. Dead Rising.
Okay, yeah.
I absolutely loved the first Dead Rising for the first week. Just
Okay.
fighting hordes of zombies in a mall is not a whole lot of a good time. Now this is
Yeah.
a different type of game. I'm not trying to compare it, but I'm saying as far as repetition. So if you're just always fighting like hordes and that's their fill-in, like the difference between The Last of Us in this is The Last of Us had a lot of emotional thing going on, which, by the way, news, they just finished wrapping that up, and they said it was one of the most emotional things they've ever had to do in their life. So a lot of people were on set crying.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, and I quote, they said they were crying.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's a big thing. So,
That's the huge difference between a game like this and a game like Last of Us 2. And Last of Us.
yeah,
Like what I've been hearing with the story in Days Gone is very mixed. I heard a couple people say, well, it's kind of intriguing, but then a lot of people are saying it's dull. And that's the huge difference because let's put it this way, a lot of PlayStation games lately play the same way. They have the same camera, third person view, and stuff like that. A lot of those exclusive have had that lately. But the difference between, Days Gone and Last of Us 2 is that, the story in Last of Us was incredible.
yeah, and that's
was
what
an
carries the
incredible
game.
story.
You know what I mean? That's definitely what carries the game. So,
Right. And was let's be honest, was Last of Us the best gameplay out there? No. It didn't have the best gameplay, but the story covered for that. And the story made it very intriguing to play.
right.
And the gameplay was good enough where you could play through the game and fully enjoy it. Whereas this one, where I'm hearing, it's like, the story is bland, and and the other thing that just annoyed me, and like even when I was at PAX South, the creators were like, "Well, they're shriekers, not zombies." And I'm like, "Nah, dude, they're zombies."
Yeah, there's zombies.
Let's be real. They may not be dead, but they're acting like zombies.
Yeah.
Like rage.
You may name them Shriekers, but they're zombies.
Exactly.
Their name is Shriekers, but they're zombies.
Yeah, but they act like zombies, so come on.
Yep. So,
But the other thing too is like, after me playing the demo that I played, and then you playing the demo at East with the Horde, my whole other issue was, so it's kind of easy to get through story stuff, whatever, just casually going around and whatever. But then when there's a big horde, it immediately becomes like super hard and like incredibly hard to get through that. So it's like, okay, so is there a happy medium
yeah.
that you can get to that it's not too hard, it's not too easy? If the reviews are indicating with the score, it kind of doesn't sound like that. Because a
Right.
lot of people are saying, the intriguing part of it is the hordes. But then after that, it's nothing. So,
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
kind of not the best start for Sony at the moment this year. Which is what we were afraid of. Because they haven't really announced anything else that's being released this year other than that game Spirits, which that hasn't really been talked about. They showed it at PAX. But, I mean, I didn't really get to check it out. But after that, there's a few third-party titles. They'll have Crash Team Racing. I'm assuming they're going to have some sort of exclusive content, hopefully, with it. But, I mean, they better come out with some sort of direct soon, because if they're not going to E3, then I probably would have some sort of directs, helping them out at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. I do see something like a direct. I think that's what they announced, though. Didn't they announce something along that lines that they're doing something?
They will be doing something like that. Specifically when they're doing it, they have not said. But I would kind of suggest that they do it relatively soon. Just because this is not a good start. Because if Sean Layden wants to come out and say things like, we're really going for quality over quantity and putting out less games, well, your quality better be pretty good because 5s and 6s is not cutting it, buddy.
That's not good.
No.
Yeah, so that game didn't do too good on release. So.
No.
Hey, IGN did an article, the 11 worst Mortal Kombat characters of all time, and guess what 2 characters they have in the picture?
Is it Meat and Mocap?
It is.
Yes.
Let me see. Oh my God, there's a couple other. Meat is number 9.
Meat is number 9.
Yep. They have characters on here I've not even heard of. Mocap
Here's
is
the
number
question:
4.
Did they plagiarize this article?
A little bit.
Oh, too soon.
I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
And put it in the group chat so you
Listen,
can read it.
if there's one guy in there, it's one specific person in there, I'm gonna be very upset because I might be the only person that actually likes him.
All right, like I said, a couple of these characters I've never even heard of.
I've heard of Kai, Moloch. I don't know what game he was in. Me, yeah, I know that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Kai I've heard of. Bull Ranchu I've heard of.
All right, can we debate this kind of?
What? Bull Ranchu?
Why do people hate Bo Raicho?
I don't think he's just a badly designed character, and it was weird.
no.
Like you just have this drunken guy.
Yeah, but I've heard for years that people are like, I hate Bo Raicho. I'm like, I like Bo Raicho. I'm like the only person that likes Bo Raicho. I think he's funny.
He's just a bad character, I guess.
Ah,
I mean,
people have bad taste.
Taven, I've never heard of him. Chameleon,
I think I have.
Chameleon and Chameleon, I've heard of both of them.
Yep.
Mocap, I didn't hear until you told me. Cobra, never heard of.
Oh my God, Cobra.
Jarek, I've seen that, obviously. And
Jarek, I have.
Hashu Hai, never.
Yes, I've seen him before too. He was in one of the PS2 ones. I don't know if it was Armageddon. Brought back in Armageddon. Originally designed as the anti-Jax, the Mongolian warlord Su Hao is one of the most universally disliked Mortal Kombat characters of all time. Even developers at NetherRealm like him. John Vogel, oh my God. So NetherRealm didn't even like him.
It's like, why the hell did you guys create him?
So why did you make... All right. I have a problem with Cobra. Because they did a combination of 2 things. One, they tried naming a character Cobra in honor of Karate Kid. And 2, they made him look like a certain person that me and you love to death in another fighting game franchise.
Yep.
Assholes.
Yep. Kind of looks like Cobra Kai.
It looks like Cobra Kai. Might as well call him Cobra Ken.
Check this out. Listen to this. Next Mario Kart game to receive beta in May. Here's how to sign up.
Are we talking about the mobile one?
Is it a mobile one?
Because, well, they...
Nintendo's next mobile game, Mario Kart Tour, is getting a closed beta.
Yes, that's what they said. I knew it was mobile. I was waiting for that one because they announced it last year.
But they're taking signups for beta.
The closed beta. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look that up. Then I'll destroy people on mobile. No.
Flash deal from Xbox.
Oh, flash deals.
They don't have the list, so.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't say it. Get 12 months of Xbox Live for $40. That's $20 off.
Shit, really?
The deal ends in less than 24 hours, so act fast. That was just announced 3 hours ago.
Darn it.
Mass Genie. The deal ends in less than 24 hours, so act fast. Oh well. All right.
Yeah, but
So the topic that I want to talk about.
Yes.
So I don't know how I feel about this. Because I don't know how I feel about this person,
Uh-huh.
but I appreciate the standings of it. So I don't know if you heard, Time Magazine released their the 100 most influential people list.
Hmm.
And did you hear who made the list?
I did not.
Ninja. So
Oh boy. Okay.
I don't have a major beef with Ninja at all. If
No, neither
anything,
do I.
like I think out of most streamers, he's probably one of the ones that I hate the least.
Yeah.
Just due to the fact that like he's not very annoying or anything.
Yeah.
But out of all people that deal with gaming, I believe he's the first. No,
To make that list, probably.
would you
I'd have to look it up.
would you consider him being one of the first gamers that you would want to put on the most influential gamers list?
Probably not. I'm not gonna lie.
I just don't know how I feel about it. I'm absolutely ecstatic that there is a gamer that made it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but is it because he chose to play Fortnite? You know what I mean? Like, so now
Yeah.
everyone knows who he is because he picked, such a popular game. But at that same time, like, there is a lot of people that does it. So, I mean, we have him here on all the time on stream at the bar all day until he stops, due to the
Yeah.
fact that, like, most kids like watching him.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
So I'm not trying to rag on that. He's very good at Fortnite. Let's put it this way. He's very good at Fortnite. I'm not dissing that at all. And as because he's been a pro player,
Yep.
and so I'm not dissing his skills. I think him, being popular is deserved. Except he was very popular because he happened to go on Fortnite and be playing with Drake. And that's when he blew up. When he happened to get caught with a big time celebrity playing Fortnite. I don't think that I can't think of the word. Relays into being a huge influence. Not saying he's not trying to be a big influence, but I don't think he's a huge influence on like society. Maybe pop culture society, but I don't consider him to be like a huge influential figure.
So, 103.7, which is a radio station, wrote a
Yeah.
little article on the 18th. So let's read a little bit of what this article says. There's not much to this article at all, but let's see what they say. It says the gaming world continues to reach new heights as esports continue to grow. Many gamers are beginning to gain worldwide fame. This was proven this week as one of video games' biggest stars. Ninja was named to Time's list of 100 most influential people. Ninja, who streams playing video games on both Twitch and YouTube, made the announcement on his Twitter page. After saying he was honored to have made the list, Ninja, whose real name is Tyler Bevins, gave a special thanks to the person that nominated him, NFL player Juju Smith. Speaking
Juju
of
Smith-Schuster.
yeah, speaking about Ninja, Smith said, "I play in the NFL, so you think I wouldn't be starstruck much, but last March when I, along with Drake and Travis Scott, got into a Fortnite game with Ninja for the first time, I was a complete loss for words. While many fans were shocked at the news, they were quick to defend Ninja's influence." got to defend, respect his hard work and effort. I mean, his Red Bull cans are all over my school now, so. I mean, but whether you like it or not, it appears esports is here to stay. All right, so to talk a little bit about that, at what point can we stop talking about the increase of how popular esports is? Because it's
already
been
popular.
that's what I'm saying. It's been popular. Like, yes, it's
Right.
making more and more money every year. 100%. Like, that's not even a question. The numbers are going through the roof. So to talk about that, that's good. But can we stop talking about esports being popular like it's a surprise thing now? Like, that's
Right.
kind of where my frustration is. It's like, oh my God, esports is big? Question mark. Yeah, yeah. It had more
Yeah.
views than like the Super Bowl during like Evo. Like, yeah, yeah. Like this is what happens when you go on a platform that's free that you can stream. That when computers, there are more computers than people have cable boxes. Like
Yeah.
that's what happens. Like, and plus you're monitoring around the world. Like, how many people in China are watching our professional football teams? Like, really, not many. But when you're talking about a stream where everyone can play, there's no limits to. Like, that's different. Like, esports is on a whole different level than what national sports are. Like, professional other sports are. It's just, it is. So, like, it doesn't surprise me at all that our culture has changed this much towards esports. But at what point in time are we going to realize and stop saying, "Oh my God, how are we surprised on how many views that esports gets?" Like, it's expected now. Like, at what point in time is it going to be like, "Okay, yeah, no, this is expected"?
You want to know why though? It's like that
Why?
still because you still have an older generation that can't really like accept that or even think about that being big because they grew up on sports like
Mhm.
football and basketball and hockey, and baseball and all these things and those were the competitive popular things. Not saying they are because it's still popular because they are still popular. But now we're moving into a different age where esports is taking over. If you don't believe me, for people in the New England area, go talk to Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
He owns part of a team in the Overwatch League.
Yep. Yep.
He's going to make a ton of money off of that because it's still popular.
Yep.
Go talk to Turner Network. Granted, the E League thing is on at like stupid hours of the night, but eventually they're going to realize that that's making so much money, they're going to put that in prime time eventually. It's going to happen. When that happens, it's going to take over
Yep.
completely. You will see it on everything after that.
But the whole thing is like with the primetime thing, like they don't even need to do that because they're getting more views online than they are going to be on any television because most of their viewers are guess what on the computer and they watch it on the
Yeah.
computer. So
Yep.
like having it online and on TV is fine, and it's a big step. I'm not taking that away from it, but at the end of the day, like the market is online. You
Agreed.
know?
Agreed. I do agree with that. And that's where you're going to get more of your viewers too.
Yep.
So yes, online it's huge, but then like again, there's still that older culture that doesn't really use the computer as much as we do. That are like,
Okay.
I still watch the TV and
Mhm.
do this and do that.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm saying. If it ever got to prime time, then it would be in real pop culture, and people would start recognizing it that are part of that older culture, and then it's going to explode.
Yep.
Right now, esports might be bigger than soccer. Am I wrong in saying that?
I don't think you're wrong with saying that.
Because you know, esports is probably huge in the Asia market,
Mhm.
probably big in the European market. I have friends. I have a friend in Europe who watches esports and is hooked on it. It's definitely a big part of culture here. So it's kind of fine. We finally found that one little thing that can take over the entire world.
Yeah, no, that 100%, 100% video games can do that. So
Plus, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the Olympics trying to get some sort of esports going?
yes, yep, they're trying to get video games involved. Yep.
My point exactly.
Yep. Japan would have been the best. That would have been the best one to do it, even though they incorporated Mario and stuff like that. Like I thought that was cool, but
Yeah.
that's the one that have done that.
Yeah, but people need to, the older generation really needs to recognize that, like, the money is in esports.
Yep.
Now, you got athletes buying into it, you got owners buying into it, you've got random millionaires, billionaires buying into it,
Yep.
celebrities. They know where it's at. People like that know where the money is at, and they know that the money is in esports.
Yep. I agree. So it doesn't the fact of a gamer. Hey, what's going on? Village. Speaking of where the money is at. Uh oh. Twitch. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, it doesn't surprise me that a streamer or a gamer is involved in the top 100 for most influential because of that fact that everyone is into gaming right now. It doesn't surprise me at all. To be honest, it doesn't surprise me that it's him, but for him to be the only gamer does bother me a little bit.
I do agree with that.
At least it's not Sonic Fox, so I don't know if you know who Sonic Fox is.
I do know who Sonic
Yeah.
Fox is. Actually, Sonic Fox was just in a video for Up, Up, Down, Down because they were doing some sort of Mortal Kombat thing.
Yes, yep.
He was one of the
He
people.
is by far one of the best fighters in all existence. So, where an esports org logo too? Yeah, nope. I know who you are. I got the joke. In case anyone else didn't know, you made it clear. I'm sorry, I didn't make it clear that.
Clear it up.
Yeah, but yeah. As long as it's not like, but the thing about Sonic Fox is he is by far one of the best 2D fighters that I've ever seen. Like this dude plays and picks up any game and is naturally good at it. Is just a monster at it. As far as everything that he's into, like I don't care about that. Like him being, gay, him being a furry, like all that stuff is whatever. And I think that's the generation that we're in now, with it being 2019. He's able to announce that and say that and be comfortable with that and have that platform in this kind of community. As far as gaming community, if there's any other community, it would be frowned upon. But that's one of the joys. And not every gamer is comfortable with it.
No.
But there are a bunch of trolls that hide behind their keyboard and mouse and that complain about things. And those people are just going to be them. But at the end of the day, I think us as a community as a whole don't give a shit and don't care and, say, do you, man, do you. But,
Absolutely.
so
there are a lot of unique. Listen, like I've said it before, there are a lot of unique people in the gaming community.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Probably the most unique community I've ever been a part of.
Yep.
If you don't believe me, go to PAX.
You'll
see it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Even go to CT GamerCon. You'll see it.
But for that to keep him out of the top influential, I could see something like that keeping him out. Because it's not socially accepted. But
in general, no, it's not, which is ridiculous. But
yeah, but yeah, I'm just surprised that there are not anyone that's in the competitive scene that's really in it.
But the thing is, like, I get why they picked them, because obviously out of every gamer, the most popular pop culture gamer right now out there is Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
No question.
Mm-hmm.
But like, not to like make a comparison with a buddy of mine, but like, let's put it this way. Do you know about GTA RP?
No.
All right, so there's Grand Theft Auto role playing, and when it first started, it was a huge thing, huge thing. Then it died off. I have a streamer buddy who was doing it when it was dying off, and he made an incredible characters, I should say. And I watched a few of his streams, and I'm not a big GTA. I'm not a GTA person at all, I should say. But I watched him, and it was a lot of fun. I consider him a friend. Cool. GTRP has now exploded again on Twitch, and a lot of people are now watching it, like a ton of people, to the point where people that are already big on Twitch, YouTube, and everything are getting into it. Notably, Markiplier would be one. My friend pretty much has been a part of that rise. Because of that, his channel has exploded. And I want to say, like, he went from, like, I think, like, 15,000 followers to, like, within a couple months, 70,000.
Wow.
It has gotten that big.
Wow.
He's played with Markiplier. So the thing is, like, if I didn't know him and, like, he just, like, got lucky and played with Markiplier, and then all of a sudden they put him on the the Times whatever list of influential people, I'd be like, okay, but, like, I haven't really heard of him doing anything. Like, maybe I'm being wrong about Ninja. Like, I'm not saying Ninja probably hasn't done a lot. It's just like with Fortnite and stuff. But, like, my same buddy, he's actually just went to Memphis for the St. Jude summit that they do every year over there. So, like, he's doing St. Jude stuff, and it's incredible stuff. But, like, I would love to do something like that. That'd be crazy. But, like, doing stuff like that, that's being influential to me. Like, you're helping out, like, St. Jude, giving, positive reinforcement to kids and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying Ninja's not doing that, but it's just, like, it's too pop for me. Like, someone like my friend, like, who's put in a lot of time. I've watched him put in a ton of time with streaming and trying to be a positive influence in mental health and, supporting the kids from St. Jude and doing this charity and that charity and all these charities. It's like someone like him is a huge influence. Whereas, like, Ninja, you don't really hear a lot. Maybe he does a lot, but I don't hear it.
Right.
And I don't see it.
Right.
So, but again, I could be wrong. But knowing what I know from my buddy, like, he does a shit ton for a lot of stuff. And I think, like, someone like that, who is a dedicated streamer, should be more influential.
Even someone like Greg Miller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the things that guy does in the community is crazy. And, like, he's all over the place.
Yeah.
As far as gaming and stuff. So, but like you said, it's very pop.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's very. Let's put it this way. Like, why isn't Tim the Tatman on that list?
Yeah.
Because he's not pop culture, and that's why Ninja's on there. But at the Game Awards, Tim the Tatman won Best Streamer. So the gaming community knows, but pop culture wise, Ninja's just absolutely crushing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So again, no disrespect to Ninja, but
No, not at all. Not at all. Again, he's very he's followed by, a very strong community due to the age group because of the game. But I respect his work. Like, the guy's put in a lot of work. He's sponsored by Red Bull. Do get Red Bull everywhere. So he definitely puts in his work. And he's not a bad guy at all.
No, he's not.
Very funny, cool, relaxed, sit back kind of guy. So he's definitely different than typical streamers on Twitch and YouTube. So I definitely have a respect for him.
Yeah.
110%. So
110%.
I just knew this was going to be a good topic. And
No, it's a very interesting topic.
It's
It's a very interesting topic.
because we're now at that state where we can consider ourselves influentials because of the fact of it's gaming's gotten that big. So,
Agreed.
So
Huge influence.
yeah, and I'm cool with that. Absolutely cool with that. That's our world now.
Yeah, but I think my whole thing is just, they add Ninja, but I feel like more streamers should be a part of it.
Yeah.
Maybe more streamers and more YouTubers should be a part of it.
Yep.
Because they do have a huge influence. And I just know enough streamers that, again, help out different communities like mental health, like the kids at St. Jude, like other charities. So I just feel like arguably video games is the biggest market in the world. To me. It's arguably the biggest market, the most popular market in the world. Could be wrong by saying that.
Nope.
But my opinion.
It is
I
the
think
number
it
one
is.
form of entertainment right now.
Okay. So we're right. on
Yep.
that. So I feel like we need to get out of this old culture that I was bringing up earlier and evolve into what is now. Because I feel like not just in the gaming world, but in just general life itself, a lot of people like to, stick with old culture when you should be progressing into what is now. Some things old are good still. Specifically in gaming, a lot of old things are still good, but a lot of older things in life are not good.
Yeah.
Like, people need to get over it.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
when I see things like, back in my day, I used to play in the mud and blah, I'm like, okay, so you got really dirty and looked gross, and that made you tough. No, that made you dumb.
To answer Village's question real quick, we have 80 people as of right now entered into Ultimania. 80.
Ultimania.
80. So,
Nice.
just didn't want to lose his question in the midst of it. So,
Yep.
but, yeah. So, was there anything else that you wanted to
Well,
add?
speaking of BR games,
Was that
or
segue?
BR mode specifically.
BR.
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 BR. Where have I heard BR before Battle Royale?
Oh, BR Battle Royale. Oh, that's right. We didn't even say that.
Oh, I thought you were kind of goofing around.
No, I didn't know what you taled about. And then
Oh,
you said,
I thought you were kind
then
of
you said
goofing around
BR games.
because we had discussed this before the show.
Ultimania.
Ultimania!
Every time someone says Ultimania, we're gonna go Ultimania.
We'll have to.
Yeah. So,
Anywho.
the next we just heard in the news, Halo is going to be adding a battle royale to the next Halo.
So the originator of the initials BR is now getting the other BR added to it.
Original BR.
Oh, come on, man.
What's the other BR?
I know you're a PlayStation guy, but come on.
Yeah, Andre. I know
the
who it is.
battle rifle.
Oh, battle rifle.
Yeah, the battle rifle.
Ew.
Come on, man. I know you're a PlayStation person, but everybody knows about the BR. It's the #1 gun in Halo.
It's the dumbest gun in Halo.
It is not the dumbest.
It is the dumbest gun.
There are
a
definitely
pistol.
dumber guns.
Halo 2 pistols.
The Halo 3 pistol is probably the dumbest thing ever. The
Swords.
Halo 2 pistol was OP.
Swords.
Swords just annoy me. Because I'm terrible with swords. That's why.
Swords are dumb. I hate swords.
Oh
Hate
my
'em.
God. But nonetheless, Halo Infinite will be getting a Battle Royale mode in the game. And I'm sure they're going to release more information on that at E3.
Yeah, I'm expecting E3 to come out with that information, so we'll see.
Also in other news, and I know you're not going to like this, but I already told you, I'm hyped. Mario Maker 2 got a release date the other day.
I forgot about that.
Yes. So, Mario Maker 2 officially comes out June 28th. So they are hitting that June 2019 mark that they said in the trailer. Barely. I had a friend of mine who messaged me. He was like, he wasn't sure if it was still going to come out in June because they had said nothing about it and like not mentioned it or anything at all. So he was kind of like skeptical and scared that it may not have came out in June, but nonetheless, Nintendo came out yesterday, I believe, and announced the release date for Mario Maker 2. So if you thought the first version was bad, man, wait till this one.
I don't think it was bad. It's just not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me.
Well, I know you don't think it's bad. I just know you think that there are levels that are just ridiculous.
Insane. It's dumb. It's dumb.
Right.
They're dumb.
Which I understand. I totally understand that.
100%.
Because there are definitely some stages that I tried to play. Specifically yesterday when I was playing, there was like this crazy stage, and somehow I beat it. But like, you gotta jump into the boot and then jump out the boot to get to the Yoshi, to hop off the Yoshi, to jump on this Goomba, to jump off another Goomba, to hit the shell, to do this, and yeah, that's that. I totally understand. But now they're gonna have on-off switches and slopes and Super Mario 3D World stuff. And moving platforms and vertical levels, and yeah, it for people like you, it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah, but I get it. And people have fun with it, and I don't hate fun. So let people have fun.
It will be fun.
Let people have their fun.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm so excited.
I know you are.
And I just can't hide.
Was there anything else that we wanted to add into there?
Another quick piece of news: Layers of Fear 2 got a release date as well. So I was shocked because the way they were talking about it at South and East, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be kind of far out." But nope. Layers of Fear 2 comes out May 28th.
Okay.
So that was pretty quick. I thought there was something else. Oh, there's the Disney thing. Disney is reportedly getting ready to buy a massive gaming company in Korea known as Nexon, which I don't know much about them. So I forgot to look up backstory.
I know
on
nothing.
Nexon.
Yeah, I know nothing about them.
Let's see. So yeah, I don't know. All right, so there's just they have a lot of games that I really don't know. Oh, there's a Dynasty Warriors game apparently that they're part of. Andre would love that.
I know, right?
Dynasty Warriors Unleashed. So apparently they had a hit. Oh, okay. Okay, I just realized that. All right, Nexon's a mobile gaming company.
Oh,
that
okay.
would make sense.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there like, they say FIFA Online, and then there was Dynasty Warriors, and I'm like, oh, it's a mobile game company. So Disney's trying to buy out a mobile gaming company in Korea, which is going to be quite interesting. Because
who's on there?
as much as we don't like mobile gaming,
Did you try them both?
mobile gaming is humongo around a lot of people.
The white one that's facing the windows, yeah.
They also help with Counter-Strike.
It's just the customer.
Let's say Counter-Strike and Dynasty Warriors are the notable ones for it. So, should be quite interesting to see what happens with Disney.
Very curious on how that's going to work out.
Especially with the mobile gaming. Are they going to do a lot of CSGO mobile? Never. Apparently, I just saw it. Well, yeah, it just says Counter-Strike Online. I guess they were part of it. Or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it says Nexon Video Games Counter-Strike Online. Huh, interesting. But that was back in 2008, so maybe they had a part in it. I don't know. Nexon Village. I'm not sure. That's what came up on Google. And everything is 100% correct on Google.
Everything is always correct on Google.
Yes, 100% correct. Who knows? I'm probably giving out false information. Fake news. But they are the developer of Dynasty Warriors Unleashed. Thank God I'm going to download that like tomorrow.
Oh, man. Xbox Live. I'm trying to find out if I still have Xbox Live. I should have Xbox Live.
You're still trying to find out if you have Xbox
Well, I'm
Live.
trying to find out if I still have Xbox Live. I should have Xbox Live.
You better have Xbox Live.
Well,
I
no,
just heard it.
I guess someone was just trying to play out there, and it was saying that. Huh. That's weird. Xbox.
Still trying to figure out if he has Xbox Live.
That's the only reason why I'm being quiet.
But
But
the PlayStation.
can't. That's what I'm telling him. Trying to tell him to do is get out of here. Go to PlayStation. With that being said, that is it for us today. So I am
Yes.
going to sign us off now. And we will be back next Thursday.
Hopefully with more intriguing news since this week was very boring.
Yeah, this week was whack. This week.
Except for a few things. It's like Mario Maker.
Yeah, no, this week was whack. Whack
Oh,
week.
actually, one more piece of news before you come on. Apparently, there are no plans from Nintendo on revealing any new hardware at E3.
Huh.
I did read that story the other day, and I had to share it with Dwolin because he is patiently waiting for a new version of the Switch, and I'm like, just get a goddamn Switch. Stop being so friggin' stupid.
Stupid. Stop being stupid.
Stubborn. Stop being stubborn. I was trying to think of the word.
All right, I gotta get off because I gotta figure this out. So
All right.
we will be back next week, and we will see you then. Until next week, peace.